Good morning. In this lecture series, we see about a biomechatronics topic under this GRS measurement. So last class we have to discussing the respiratory recording mechanisms and we have to continue the GRS mechanism for the in this class. So let's move on the topic. So the first of all, what are the GRS measurement? So first of all, the GRS is nothing but the galvanic skin response. So the it can be the how the involving the recording the electrical conductance of the skin, which is the various with the moisture level. So this is the technique or widely using for the physiological research and biofeedback, and this can be likely the detection to the emotional and physical response. So and then the what is the purpose the GRS? First of all, the GRS is nothing but the measure the skin electrical conductance and the reflecting emotions. So what is the basic background of these devices? The concept of data are back to the earlier the 20th century, linking the skin conductance with emotions. So what are the applications of the GRS is nothing but are they used in the physiological medicines and the marketing to assess the emotional states. So how is the working of the GRS? So the first of all, the measurement techniques, the electrodes detect the changes in the electrical conductance due to a skin sweating. And the data interpretations is mainly concentration about the data can be blotted shows the emotional reactions the pattern over the time. So what are the factors we have to involve in the GRS is nothing but the environmental and individual factors can be significantly affecting the records. So these are the three categories the how the GRS is working. So if we have to increasing the efficiency of the GRS, these are the three techniques we have to implement the particular device. So it can be the interpretation data. So the data can be reaction the how your emotions. So what depends upon the your emotion reactions, the patterns will be can be appearing in the different way. So what are the applications of GRS? The physiological research and live detections and the marketing and user experience. So the first of all, the psychological studying the emotion, the URLs and the cognitive process. So the marketing is the understanding the consumer behavior and the preference. The live directions is nothing but the identifying the directions and through the physiological response. The human computer can be interact the enhancing the user experience through the psychologically feedback. So then what do they see? GRS and the emotions. So this can be the linked with the GRS and the emotions, the emotion arousal levels and application in the therapy. So what are the limitations of the GRS is nothing but there are three classifications are the variable in reading, the lack of specificity and ethical consideration. So the variability in reading in the GRS can be influencing by the various factors such as temperature and humidity. The lack of specificity is nothing but while the GRS is indicate the arousal, this it does not the specific types of the emotion experience. The ethical considerations, the ethical consideration concerns the arise the regarding the privacy, the accuracy of the interpretation based on the solely the psychological data. So these are the three limitations can be using for the GRS. So when we are to reducing the three types of the limitations can be efficiency of the GRS systems can be working is very perfectly. So according to the variability reading is nothing but the based upon the temperature and humidity. This is based upon the humans. It depends the varying the temperature and humidity. And GRS also can be is according to the working the function of the skin emotions. Okay, the data can be interpreted. So based on the data can be using the different types of the data can be visualized in the up and down, and also the lack of specific types of the emotions can be experienced for the particular in the GRS device. So when we are going for the ethical considerations, the accuracy and the privacy is very important for the particular data securing the particular persons which can be measure the any data for that accordingly. So what are the summary of this GRS system is the first of all we know that the GRS is nothing but the galvanic skin response. So we know that what are the fundamental functions and the common applications and the purpose of the measurement. So the fundamental applications are the recording the electrical conductance of the skin. So based upon your skin, they can be read the temperature and the humidity, and this can be generating the data as per the data human body. So the variation with the moisture level according to the mechanism also changing based on that. Okay, and the common applications we know that this is the purpose of the measurement is a assess the emotional response and assess the physical responses for the particular cells. So these are the techniques, and we are the using the summarize of the GRS systems, and we are using the different types of mechanism, how is can be working, how is can be the based on the applications, we have to reduce the limitations of the particular data. The GRS working is a perfect manner. Thank you.